I'm John Hans Melcher. Tonight my guest is an artist. Her name is Tracy-Lynn. She and I talked before the show, and the main thing she wanted to impress to me is it's not just about the artwork, it's about the connection of the artwork to the feeling. That was the key. And that piqued my interest. She says when she does artwork, she connects the artwork to the client, whether it be a corporate who wants a big mural or someone who wants a CD cover or a book cover. She looks at the person, gets a sense of feeling, and then she goes to work. That excited me. Tracy, it's fun to have you on the show.
Pleasure to be here, John.
Tell me more about this process. I like this. Tell them about the process.
Oh, my process. I love stories. I love it when people come to me and tell me what they've been through and what they've experienced.
Clients come to you and
yes.
How do you get them to talk?
Well, you say clients, but they're both personal clients, they're corporate clients. Well, as the people who know me, I'm a chit-chatter, right?
Okay.
And I generally am passionate about people and their stories, and for them to come to me and allow me to interpret their stories visually in paint and canvas.
How do you link that to what they want? They're coming in for a product. How do you link that?
Well, I'd say the number one thing to the link is trust. People who come to me are aware of my artwork and the whimsical style that I create, and it's very bright and bold and full of life and full of humor, as you know. And they do trust me to interpret their stories in that style.
I got to tell you, I got to be honest right away. She said, as you know, I downloaded a link of her first chapter of one of the books she did. It's right below here, this link. I downloaded it. I did. I started laughing. I started feeling good. I wasn't up on the head. What is this book? Tell me. You have it here.
I actually have the book right here. It's called the Me First Playbook,
right.
And it was produced this year. And it's a book for adults to play, to do some self-discovery work in a playful, fun way. So there's some artwork in the front, and I've got a little bit more artwork in the back there. So
yeah.
And it's about doing this fun kind of stuff in a playful way. We have to learn to be more playful, especially as adults. We get too serious.
How do you get a serious client who's coming in? I'm going to pay you to get to this point. How do you direct the conversation that way so you can? What do you do with a client? What do you have?
Well, you say do, but I think people are attracted to my artwork.
Oh, so
I don't even have to. They know what it's
Gotcha.
about. They know the essence of what I create, and the spirit in what I do. And I believe there's energy in things. And there's just a joyful, happy state that kind of emits from the work I do. And I think it attracts that kind of clientele and that kind of people.
It happened with me on that link. It was like, I just want to check her out, and I didn't know her. I'm just clicking and I'm just looking and feeling good. It just was wonderful. You really proved it to me. Now tell me about your career. Where are you from? I'm
actually from Eastern Ontario, Canada, and born and raised. And I do a lot of work in Ontario, I would say predominantly at this time. At this time. Everything could change after this show, though.
That's right. I like that. Now, when the client walks away, bye, what do you do? What's your job now? They hired you. They said, okay, sign the contract. What's your job?
My job, this is when the fun begins. Because they trust me with their babies, literally. They're trusting me with their stories.
Oh,
so,
that makes sense.
I actually, you're going to laugh, but I have like these shelves in my mind. I pull out a jar. They give me all the information. I pop it in a jar. Gets shelved into my mind.
Okay.
And I say that because I'm a big daydreamer, and that's where a lot of my good, juicy stuff comes from. So it almost like it has to gestate.
Yes.
These ideas and these stories have to sit in my mind for some time. And it could be just a couple of weeks. It could be months. It could be a year, depending on how much time I have for a particular client. But I allow it to get juicy, and it gets to like almost ferment. You know, good wine. And
you're drawing during all this time?
I draw in my mind, believe it or not.
First?
A lot more gets formulated inside of my mind, and then it goes onto a sketchbook.
Okay.
Gets refined, and then goes onto the canvas. And within that time, I do not meet with my clients. It is like Christmas morning, and it is my most favorite. It's probably the most nerve-wracking thing as well, but I love that feeling of them trusting me with that time. And it's like I need that time to give it birth, and then it's just come to my client and bring them home their baby.
I can feel her energy just talking about that process. Do you have a process that you like doing, that you enjoy doing, that could help someone else? Well, I'm feeling it right here in the studio of how Tracy takes these stories that people have, makes feelings out of them, and gives them a product they enjoy. Tracy, it's been fun having you on the show.
It's been lovely. Thank you so much, John.
Download the link. You're going to feel happy. Guaranteed.